and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is Vlogtober day 9. So I've been really busy today. It's Friday, but y'all know I'm preparing for my final exam. So I am participating in another study group session tonight. I'm probably gonna be up tonight. I'm super tired though, y'all. I was so tired this morning. I meant to vlog this morning, but I was just like so tired. I just wanted to get to work and then do work and then just come home. I meant to take a nap. I didn't take a nap. It was a lot of stuff on my to-do list today that I wanted to do, but I didn't get around to it. So here I am at 9:22 on Vlogtober day 9. Just now starting the vlog. I'm gonna let y'all study with me again. Y'all seem to like those type of videos or whatever, just helping me study or watching me study for my final exam. It is Sunday, so Vlogtober day 11 is gonna be lit. It's gonna be filled with studying and prepping for my final exam. I was on the call with them, but the Zoom messed up, so I'm waiting on somebody to connect me back with the Zoom. Other than that, I had a pretty good day. How about you guys? My day was pretty decent. Hurricane Delta is bringing all these winds and rains and thunderstorms. I hope you guys are staying safe in Hurricane Delta if you're in its path. Make sure you have a plan, a safety weather plan, so that you got all your ducks in a row and that you can get out safely if you must evacuate. That's pretty much my day. I'm just waiting on them to let me know when the next Zoom meeting is, because it just kind of cut off. Zoom keep hanging up. I don't know what's going on, but it just keep hanging up for some reason. It's cold in here. I can't get the blanket to do right. Okay, let's just bump the blanket for you. How about that? Let's try to get back into it. Why does the Zoom keep stopping? That's what I want to know. Fix it, Zoom. Fix it. So the Zoom is back off again. So they're going to fix it or whatever. They're going to pull it back up for me. But anyway, this is chapter 9. This is chapter 12. We're doing chapter 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19, and 20. I'm going to create my note sheet tomorrow. This is my note sheet from everything from the midterm. And then I got to create my note sheet for everything from the midterm till today. I'm just trying to section off my topics because she did give us a study guide, and I want to be able to know what topics go with each chapter, so that I could, because I did my note sheet in order, so I wanted to make sure I do my second note sheet in order as well, so I can know what I'm doing and where different keywords hit. I'm good with keywords, especially with problem solving, so I do my best with keywords, period. right, and the Zoom is going again. I think it's like every 30 minutes or every 20 minutes it like cuts off for some reason. I don't know why. I guess maybe it's something new going on with Zoom. But y'all need to fix that, honey. Hey, I wanted to share some things with you guys. I wanted to share my top 5 studying tips. My studying tip number 1 is going to be to schedule your study time. So like a week or a week and a half before I started, or before my final exam was due, I came up with like a study schedule. So last week I started studying. Way before now I started studying, and I would do like certain chapters at certain times. So for like 2 days I would study just 3 particular chapters, and then the next 2 days, because the second half of the 7-week course deals with 10 chapters. So really I think we're being tested on 14 chapters in all for the final exam. But I was already good with the stuff that was on the midterm, so I'm just primarily studied for the chapters from the midterm till now. So I created a study schedule, and it looks something like what I was just explaining earlier. Just doing a few chapters at a time, like 1 or 2, 3 days consistently, and just review. That leads me to my next study tip, is to review the practice questions, review the practice formulas. If you're doing a math class, you want to work those problems out. You want to practice using your calculator if you're going to be using or needing a calculator on your exam. You're going to practice with your scratch paper. Like, I know that sounds kind of tedious or whatever, but I mean, you want to get yourself in the habit, because that lessens your test anxiety, to be honest with you. Like, whenever like I practice, like I'm actually taking the test, I don't time myself or anything like that, but even with time tests, but you want to just make sure that you're in the mode where you feel comfortable with using your calculator, and you feel comfortable with working out the problems when there isn't a time limit on you. Next, you want to listen to the lectures. Always go back and just re-listen to the lectures. Even if you zone in and out, I mean, you know, if you hear something over and over again, something is bound to stick. So make sure that you're listening to the lectures and taking good notes, so that way when it's time for you to create your study schedule and get your papers in order, then you know what you're doing and you know what you need to study when. Next one is going to be to form a study group. So you guys want to network with your classmates. Sometimes it can be hard, especially during quarantine and when you're in school during a pandemic, to go ahead and connect with people that you may not be familiar with. But it really helps when you have other people who are in your class that may understand something that you don't understand, and then you guys can work together to make sure everybody understands, and then everybody has. And we all love that. So my last one and most important one is a self-care priority. Okay, when you're a college student or a graduate student, is to always take study breaks. You need a break. You need a sip of water. You need to just relax your brain. You don't want to study so much for hours and hours, and then you end up getting a headache, or you just feel so overwhelmed and you don't do well because, you know, you just stressed. So don't study like more than 4 hours at a time. Always take breaks, and make sure that you're getting the rest that you do need. And while I'm talking about rest, it's 11:39. Hey, you know, when I came home from work, I relaxed a little bit and I ate, and then around 8 o'clock I started studying. So I've been studying for about 3 hours or 3.5 hours. So I'm gonna go to bed soon. I'm gonna take my own advice. But those are my top 5 study tips for you guys, and I hope you do apply them, and I hope they do help you when midterms are coming up and final exams are coming up. Well, it looks like they're trying to call it a night. So like I was saying, I created a study schedule for tomorrow because I do need to finish up my paper for my public health class, because it's kind of like a midterm type paper and it's worth a lot of our grade. So I need to go ahead and finish that up because it's due Sunday as well. I don't want to, like, on test day, I don't want to have to deal with no other class. I just want to focus on economics and then be done with it. So tomorrow I'm going to wake up at 8 a.m. from 8 to 12. I'm going to finish my paper. Then I'm going to eat. And then I'm going to start studying 5 chapters at a time. And then take an hour break. And then for like dinner or whatever I want to do. And then I will study the rest of the 5 chapters to midnight. And Sunday I also have a study schedule as well, but we're just gonna see how tomorrow goes and see if I'm able to get through all 5 chapters or whatever. So I'd let them know though my study schedule just in case they want to join me. That's fine. Honestly, I'm just gonna be doing the 5 tips that I told you guys. I'm gonna be listening to the lectures, reviewing the material, practicing the problems, because I mean, even though we have our notes and we have the note sheets, you just want to make sure that you know for yourself the information. You can always look down at the notes that that is being provided, but you still gotta know the information for yourself, because it might be some tricky questions on there or something like that. All right, so we're calling it a night. Praise the Lord. I'm gonna give me some water.